Joining us now to fill us in on the rights and wrongs of saying thank you is etiquette consultant William Hanson, and to give us ideas, well, of original ways we can do it is technology expert Tom Cheesewright. Morning to you both.
Good morning.
So, should we be writing letters?
Oh, absolutely. There's nothing better than when you go to your post, you think you're going to receive all these awful brown envelope bills, and you see in beautiful blue or black ink a handwritten letter, and you think, oh, someone's actually taken the time and effort to write something to me, rather than sort of sitting on the lavatory composing a, well, thanks very much for the scarf. It's much nicer to have something.
That's an image to have, sitting on the lavatory and texting.
It is amazing where people text. I'm sure you text in some bizarre places, but people do. They send... You know, they think it's OK to tweet or to Facebook in very bizarre places.
Well, to be fair to those that don't write letters, Tom, there are there not, constructive and creative ways of saying thank you, other than just literally, texting saying thanks very much?
Absolutely. So every smartphone, tablet, of which a lot have been given for Christmas this year, is capable of creating some incredible pieces of video. You can do animation, you can draw on them, you get so much more creative than just a letter or a card or a boring pack of cards. They may have a nice message inside, but why not do something a bit different?
Well, I suppose in a way we are suggesting these two things are completely odds. Presumably you would agree that, I mean, for a grandparent, for example, to see a little video of their grandchild sort of saying thank you very much, that would be lovely, wouldn't it?
It would be lovely, and you have the technology now to do that, and I think that's great. But then follow it up with a proper thank you letter. So on the day or the day after, send a video of them playing with whatever the grandparent has given them, but then still write a proper thank you letter, because actually they can, a grandparent may not be able to keep something if they get shown a video, whereas a letter they can take out the drawer and look back and see their grandchild's handwriting. So I think there's something quite special about it.
And the one small caveat to technology, you have to be aware of what the person receiving it is going to be capable of viewing.
Yeah.
So a video sent that the person is never going to be able to work out how to play or spend hours over is probably not worth sending at all. No. At that point, you maybe resort to lower tech options.
So the common theme in what people are saying to us this morning, by way of comments on this, is that it's important to say something.
Yes.
That is which we'd all agree on. But in amongst those, Heidi has got in touch. Heidi Griffin says, my children, 16 and 13, they always write thank you notes. They do it automatically because that's the way they were brought up. And Stephen says, by way of contrast, I still remember writing thank you letters when I was younger. Not sure of his age. Seems too much effort nowadays. Now, there's someone who used to but has kind of fallen out of the habit.
Lazy, that's what I'd say. I'm sorry, I'm sure that he's a lovely gentleman, but that's just lazy to think, oh, it's too much effort. I mean, how many presents do you receive? I think I got about 8, 10, so it's only it's 2 minutes per letter, really.
So you've already written yours, have you?
I've started some, yes.
And what did you get, and what are you thanking for?
I got a vacuum cleaner, which is very exciting, and new 6 white damask napkins.
Did you want a vacuum cleaner?
I did. No, I love that. No. I've been asking for this vacuum cleaner for years, and I have now finally got it.
Good.
So yeah, I'm a bit odd, but it's
well,
lovely.
why not? If you get what you want, that's the only thing that matters.
It was the cleanest Christmas we've had. I was there sucking up anything. If you moved, you were sucked up.
And Tom, tell us a little bit more about how much technology has changed the way people operate, because it's just part of what life is like now, the ability to communicate, not least the instant, because there would have been times, say you lived overseas, you can thank people straight away, which that's quite a nice touch, isn't it?
It is really nice. So we were doing it yesterday, for those relations who weren't there and friends who are somewhat distant friends down the other side of the world, snap a quick photo of the kid playing with the toy and send it straight to them, the quick message saying, look, they've got this, they've opened it, they've really enjoyed it. Relations on the other side of the world, you can jump on video calls and actually see people at the end and be together even though you're not. And those things have become normal, not just for geeks, but for everybody now. My aunt and my godmother's there with her iPhone receiving pictures of my daughter playing with the present that she sent her. So it has really changed how we communicate. It's not 2 weeks later that you get something through the post.
And in the interest of balance, Tom, I now have to ask, what did you get for Christmas?
A lithium-ion power drill.
Really?
But that was the only gadgets I hasten to add. I spent my whole year playing with gadgets, so Christmas for me is
You guys need to get together, because you can make a mess, you can tidy up.
It'd be perfect.
And of course, say thank you.
Absolutely.
And thank you for coming in.
Thank you.
Thanks very much.